Hello, hello! Today we will be going through the top 20 transition words and how we use them. So first of all, what are transition words? Transition words are these small words that we put in between two separate ideas or thoughts or opinions about something. So these are very important. A lot of us forget about these little transition words because they are so small and maybe seem insignificant. However, they are very, very important to use both in writing and speaking. It just helps to organize our ideas and separate them, especially if we are talking about multiple perspectives or multiple opinions about a topic. Number one, but. B-U-T. So we use this when we want to give a reason for why we cannot do something. So for example, in a sentence, we could say, I wanted to go out, but it started to rain. So there is some kind of cause that made us not actually do what we wanted to do, which would be go out. Number two, therefore. This one is used to show the result of something. So for example, we could say, I studied really, really hard for my test, therefore I got an A+. Number three, moreover. This one is used to add extra information, additional details, or additional information about something or someone. For example, if we're talking about a person, we could say he is intelligent and friendly. Moreover, he is creative as well. Number four, on the other hand. We use this one to show an opposing view or opinion about something. So, for example, I could say, I love the city life. On the other hand, the country life is more peaceful and relaxing. So here I show two different opinions or views on. Number five, in addition. This one is used to add supporting ideas or details to the sentence. So for example, I could say, I need to go to the grocery store today to buy some meat and cheese. In addition to that, I also need to get some yogurt and eggs. Number six, for example. This one is used to support an idea or opinion. So for example, I could say, I love tropical fruit. For example, mangoes and pineapples are my favorite. Number seven, although. This one is used to show contrast between two things, but we still actually go and do that action or activity. So we could say, they went hiking in the mountains, although it was already raining. So we still went and did the hiking, even though or although it was raining. Number eight, as a result. This one is used to show the cause and effect relationship between two or more things. For example, he did not study. As a result, he failed the test. Number nine, meanwhile. This one is used to express two different actions happening at the same time. So I could say, my mom was cooking, meanwhile I was setting the table for dinner. Number 10, in conclusion. This is just used to summarize or wrap up our final ideas, thoughts, opinions about whatever the topic is. If you are writing essays, you know that in the essay, the conclusion always comes at the end. So in a sentence, we use this in the beginning. In conclusion, comma, that is why I believe practicing English every day is very important. Number 11, nevertheless. This is when a task might be difficult, but we still complete it anyway. So in a sentence, we could say, Her new job was extremely tough. Nevertheless, she pushed through and got her work done. Nevertheless is very similar to however. Number 12, in contrast. Again, this one is used to show contrast between two different things. For example, you could say, my brother is very good at maths. In contrast, I am terrible at maths and very good at English instead. Number 13, for instance. This one is very similar to for example. You can use either one. For example, for instance, again, you are just giving some kind of evidence or proof to what you are saying. For example, you could say, I enjoy outdoor activities, for instance, biking and swimming. Number 14, likewise. This one is used to agree or compare with someone else. So for example, he loves music. Likewise, his sister loves to play the guitar. Number 15, to sum up. This is similar to in conclusion. Again, it's just summarizing your main ideas. So for example, to sum up this meeting, I think that we are on a good path to reaching our milestone for this. Number 16, instead or instead of. So this one is used to show an alternative idea compared to the one that we already have. So for example, I didn't go out, instead I stayed at home and studied. 17, because. This one is used to show cause, again, as a result of something that we did. So I was tired today because I did not get enough sleep last night. 18, since. This is used to describe a reason for doing something. So for example, we could say, since today is your birthday, we will be having a big party when you get home from work. Number 19, so. This one is used to show a consequence of something. For example, it was really cold out today, so my fingers froze. Finally, 20, even though. This again is used to show contrast between two things. So we could say, even though I was sick today, I still went into work and had my normal day. So that is it. Those are my top 20 transition words that we commonly use on an everyday basis. And you should really know these because they do help us communicate clearly, effectively, and in a way that is organized rather than our ideas being everywhere, disconnected. These little transition words really help to connect our ideas together and make the sentences make sense. So try to study all of these, try to know at least some of them so that you can use them when you are communicating, and hopefully this will help making the communication easier and more efficient. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. Goodbye.